Fans think Susie Evans is the next Bachelorette. July 16, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News fans. The frothy summer fun of Bachelor in Paradise just started earlier this month, but fans are already looking ahead to what's next in the franchise. ABC subtly confirmed a new Bachelorette season is coming. Keep reading to find out why fans think Susie Evans is the perfect choice. Susie Evans single after Bachelor in Paradise exit. It was an open secret that Susie Evans was part of the cast for Season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise. Her ex-boyfriend, Justin Glaze, was announced as part of the Week 1 cast. Viewers had to watch 2 episodes before the former couple interacted. By that point, Justin Glaze had been spending time with Lexi Young, but Lexi was unsure about getting involved in someone who had just had their heart broken. Susie Evans and Justin Glaze broke up last summer after over 6 months of dating. He admitted on a podcast that they gave their relationship another try after the first split, but broke up again at the beginning of the year. Despite his growing connection with Lexi, Justin offered his rose to Susie during this week's rose ceremony. The move shocked Lexi and Susie. She refused to accept the rose, and all 3 quit the show. Susie Evans recently sold her personal items on Facebook, sparking questions about a possible change in her relationship status. But as far as anyone knows, she's currently single. Fans think Susie Evans is the next Bachelorette. The Bachelorette is on an indefinite pause after Gen Trans season last summer, but the head honchos at ABC have said the pause is only temporary. It definitely won't air in 2025, but may return to the schedule in 2026. If it does, fans already know who they want as lead: Susie Evans. There was recent speculation that Rachel Kirkconnell might be offered the lead after her breakup with Matt James. Rachel and Susie's Bachelor love stories are actually quite similar. Susie turned down Clayton Echard's final rose in season 26, but they reconnected after the show. She gleefully called Clayton her boyfriend at the After the Final Rose special. Rachel Kirkconnell did accept Matt's rose. They revealed at the season 25 After the Final Rose special that they had broken up. The public pressure was too much after photos surfaced of her attending an antebellum ball while in college. However, Matt and Rachel reconnected and dated for 4 years before splitting up earlier this year. One main difference between Rachel and Susie is their popularity among fans of the franchise. Susie is arguably the more popular of the two, and popularity equals ratings. She reportedly turned it down before. Bachelor Nation spoiler guru Reality Steve also thinks Susie would be a great Bachelorette. His sources told him that she was actually the finalist for the season 21 lead but turned it down. Maria Gorgas claimed that she was given the gig but turned it down, so the network went with Jen Tran. But Reality Steve's sources denied that claim. Susie Evans may have turned down Justin Glaze's rose, but would she turn down the Bachelorette? Let us know in the comments if you think she should be the season 22
Susie Evans is the next Bachelorette. All the clues point to yes. The rumors begin. Susie Evans wasn't even on the beach this season of Bachelor in Paradise, yet somehow her name was on everyone's lips. Reddit threads buzzed, TikTok creators stitched old clips of her Bachelor journey with fresh audio, and Instagram fan accounts were convinced they'd cracked the code. The question wasn't if she was the next Bachelorette, it was when she'd be announced. It started quietly, like most Bachelor Nation conspiracies do: a blurry airport photo, a suspicious absence from social media, an alleged sighting at an LA hotel where Bachelor contestants are known to quarantine. But the tipping point? A rogue tweet from a producer, quickly deleted, that read, "Can't wait for you all to fall in love with her all over again. Rose Jink." The fandom exploded. Could Susie Evans, the woman who walked away from Clayton Echard, returned, and then walked away again, be our next leading lady? And if so, was Bachelor Nation finally ready to embrace her? Life after Clayton. After her whirlwind season with Clayton Echard ended in heartbreak and controversy, Susie took time for herself. She didn't immediately hop into another dating show. Instead, she moved to Los Angeles, launched a YouTube channel documenting her healing journey, and began speaking out about boundaries, authenticity, and self-worth. Fans saw a transformation. She was no longer the wide-eyed finalist trying to make it work in Iceland. She was confident, clear-headed, and radiating strength. Her video, What I Learned About Myself After The Bachelor, hit nearly 1 million views in the first week. In it, she talked about choosing herself over the fairy tale, and that sometimes love isn't enough if you lose your voice in the process. Bachelor Nation, famously critical, quick to judge, was stunned and deeply impressed. "She's grown so much," one fan tweeted. "If they make Susie the Bachelorette, I'll actually watch again." And that sentiment, it snowballed. The Easter eggs fans noticed. The first real clue, Susie started following several Bachelor franchise stylists and producers on Instagram. One, a well-known insider, even commented on a throwback photo of her in a red gown with a single red rose emoji. Coincidence? Fans didn't think so. Then came the biggest Easter egg. She turned down multiple sponsorship deals she'd previously been excited about, telling followers she had something major coming up that would require her full attention and focus. Next, podcast host and Bachelor alum Nick Viall let something slip during an episode of The Viall Files. While discussing who could carry a season, he muttered, "Susie would actually kill it. I mean, hypothetically, of course." The producers had to be smiling behind the scenes. Bachelor Nation was doing their job for them. Behind the curtain. What most fans didn't know was that this time, production didn't pursue Susie. She pursued them. According to a leak from a junior staffer on the casting team, Susie reached out quietly through her former producer, Emily, months earlier. The message was clear. "If you're looking for someone who knows who she is and what she wants, I'm ready." The pitch was too perfect to ignore. With recent leads like Charity Lawson and Jen Tran breaking barriers and gaining praise for their authenticity, producers were craving someone who had it, the relatability, the heartbreak history, and the media polish. Susie Evans checked every box. They didn't even need to test her. They knew the fans would say yes. The disappearing act. In late June, eagle-eyed fans noticed something strange. Susie went completely silent online. No posts, no stories, not even her usual playful TikToks. Her dog, Ramsey, was being watched by her best friend from Virginia. Her YouTube uploads suddenly paused. Bachelor fans have seen this pattern before. When someone goes dark on social, it usually means one thing: they're filming. And then came the final confirmation, at least for die-hard detectives. A hairstylist posted a behind-the-scenes selfie showing 3 rolling racks filled with colorful gowns. The caption? "Back at it again with another fairy tale." Zooming in, fans claimed one of the labels on a dress rack clearly read S. Evans. Why Susie makes sense. There's a reason the fandom rallied around Susie as the next Bachelorette. Unlike some past leads who seemed chosen for convenience, Susie's story was organic. She'd experienced heartbreak in front of millions. She had the emotional intelligence to navigate tough conversations, and she had a rare balance of charisma and depth. "She's the girl who knows her worth now," said one fan on TikTok. "She's not trying to be perfect. She's real." Moreover, Bachelor XX have been on a mission to rehabilitate the franchise's image. After years of accusations of casting the wrong leads or prioritizing drama over love, Susie represented a refresh, a reset, a lead who wouldn't be easily manipulated, who would ask the right questions, and more importantly, who'd be ready for love. A closer look at the men cast. Although production tried to keep things under wraps, there have already been leaks about the type of men cast for Susie's season. One is a widower from Texas with a young daughter and a heartbreaking backstory. Another, a former Olympic swimmer who left fame behind to teach underserved kids how to swim. There's also a quiet artist from Seattle with a sleeve of tattoos and a passion for cooking. This isn't the usual lineup of Instagram models and real estate agents. Producers, it seems, are building a season around substance, and fans are here for it. Her first night back. According to Reality Steve's early notes, Susie's limo entrances included everything from heartfelt speeches to one man playing her a song he wrote on the piano from the limo. The first night, she was reportedly radiant, glowing, and centered. One producer allegedly said she handled the cocktail party with the elegance of a woman who's truly done the work. No breakdowns, no pettiness, just meaningful conversations and a clear focus. She came in knowing who she was, a contestant was overheard saying. And the first impression rose, it went to a man who sat in silence with her for 30 seconds, just to let her breathe.
She told him afterward, "That's the most seen I've felt in a long time." Cue the swooning. Reactions from Bachelor Nation. Once the news unofficially leaked, Bachelor Nation exploded. Clayton Echard was asked during an IG Q&A how he felt about it. His response? "She deserves it. Always rooted for her. Hope this time she finds someone who chooses her first." Gabby Windy reposted the rumored announcement with 3 fire emojis. Rachel Rikicha wrote, "Susie season, let's go, claps claps." Even Jesse Pelmer got cheeky, tweeting, "I may or may not be headed to a mystery mansion to host something important. Can't say what yet. Rose I." Fans were unanimous. This was the right choice. A deeper purpose. Behind the glam and gowns, Susie's journey isn't just about love. It's about reclaiming her narrative. In interviews before filming, she quietly shared that her goal was to show women that it's okay to walk away when something doesn't serve you, and to still believe in love anyway. "I want to fall in love," she told one friend before filming, "but I want to fall in love as the woman I am now, not the woman trying to fit someone's mold." Producers were inspired. They're reportedly framing the season not just a quest for love, but a redemption arc. For Susie, for the franchise, for what The Bachelorette should stand for. The trailer that broke the internet. ABC finally dropped the teaser trailer, and Bachelor Nation lost its collective mind. Set to a haunting cover of This Woman's Work, the trailer opens with Susie standing barefoot in the middle of a field holding a single red rose. "I've been the girl who stayed and the girl who left," she says in voiceover. "Now I'm choosing me, but I'm still hoping love finds me back." Clips flash. Tears, kisses, dramatic ocean cliffs, a man saying, "I'm not like the others. Don't punish me for their mistakes." And finally, Susie in a gold gown, whispering, "This time, I want forever." Fans couldn't get enough. The comment section? Give her all the roses. This already feels more emotional than the last 3 seasons combined. Susie is her. Will she find the one? We don't know how the story ends. Not yet. Will she get engaged? Will she walk away again? Or will there be a twist no one sees coming? What we do know is this: Bachelor Nation is watching closely. And for the first time in a long time, they believe again. In the format, in the lead, in the possibility that maybe, just maybe, someone who walked away before can find what she was always looking for. Not perfection, not fairy tales, but a real, imperfect, honest, beautifully messy love, the kind that lasts. And Susie Evans, she just might be the one to show us.